Drew, I can only assume that you pooped your Stars and Stripes American flag boxer briefs when you heard that Joey Chestnut will not be competing in this year's Nathan's hot dog eating competition at Coney Island on the 4th of July. Is that correct? Is that a fair statement? Maybe it's a metaphor, but I think it may have literally happened.
I lost my fucking red, white, and blue fucking mind when I fucking read that shit. The dumbest decision by any company in the history of this great fucking nation of ours. When
This is the dumbest?
This moment in time, I can't think of too much else.
It's not the Boring Company. It's not any of that stuff.
Nope. There's still light at the end of that tunnel. That's a pun. See what I did there? There could potentially be something that could come of that technology. There's nothing good that is going to come from that fucking sweaty ass Jersey hot dog company known as Nathan's for dropping the most competitive eating motherfucker in the history of these 50 fucking states of ours. You have the greatest publicity and marketing campaign in the history of marketing campaigns for free because some guy's got an iron gullet and can shove fucking like 50 of these glistening sloppy fucking wieners down his gullet on a sunny 4th of July. But no, hell, I'd like to make some money as a man who has zero fucking skills that the rest of the world can appreciate. So I'm going to endorse this grass-fed fucking slabbery non-meat hot dog. Can't compete this year, sir. Sorry about that. Dumbest decision I've ever heard of in my life. Am I wrong?
I mean, I think you're maybe overselling the gravity of it, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty dumb. It's definitely not smart, in my opinion. But hey, whatever.
I wonder, you're in a hard bargain on because you usually. I think on 2 separate occasions on the show, you've said that McDonald's changing their French fry recipe was monumentally stupid. So, but this trumps that. That's fine. You're entitled to your opinion, but I do wonder. Do you think they kick the tires on possibly saying you can show up, but nothing, no garb, no T-shirts, no swag, no apparel from this new company or this new endorsement that you have?
I don't think he's actually endorsing them yet. According to the official Joey Chestnut X page, his endorsement deal for this company doesn't even kick in until next year. So he's technically under contract, but he's not doing anything marketing-wise with this place. And Nathan's just like, sorry we couldn't reach a deal with Joey. We did everything we could. And then you read Joey's response, and it's like, nah, you didn't really do a goddamn thing. You just said you can't come. That's about what you did. And look, there are heroes that wear the stripes, and Joey Chestnut recently has been one of those. We have been ripping each other apart at the seams as an American society. There really has been one fucking shining light on that fucking hill that Ronald Reagan talked about so many years ago now, and that was Joey fucking Chestnut on the 4th of fucking July, doing what Americans do best, overeat in front of a bunch of drunken assholes. That's what we do. And the Democrat, Republican could come together. Everybody but PETA. We don't like them anyway. We can all fucking get together on that. And Joey Chestnut would slobber these fuckers down and show you a stupid yet amazing feat of human achievement every year. And they're going to deny him the ability to perform that for everyone. But you know what? There is light at the end of the tunnel. Did you get the story I sent you about 20 minutes
I did,
ago?
and I read the Cliff Notes version that this may set up, or it already has set up. I thought maybe it had been finalized, a 15 years in the making rematch between Joey Chestnut and Kobayashi, because I don't remember his first or last name.
You don't need
He might be like Cher or Steele.
It's fucking Kobayashi. That's what it is.
So there's going to be an unsanctioned rematch between these two. Are they going to do it on the same time? I mean, that I don't know. I know you can't. I would watch that over the Nathan's hot dog eating competition solely for the fact that there really is no competition. There's Joey Chestnut, 30 hot dogs that aren't eaten, and then second place. And that's another thing, too. I kept wondering, goddamn, somewhere out in this great land of ours, from coast to coast, from border to border, there's got to be some gluttonous motherfucker that can just do this, that can get up there and compete. And I don't know why I was doing a Bill Clinton impersonation. It just seemed patriotic. But, somewhere in this land, there has to be someone that I'm not saying win, but give him a run for his money. Maybe a couple hot dogs. You're 4 behind, 5 behind. It's never like that. It's not even been close.
No, and he's not even trying his hardest. Like, it's almost like when Usain Bolt was at his fucking, like, feet.
Yeah.
Like, he was pulling back. He could have broken his own world record, not by much, but by maybe a few hundredths of a second. Pretty much every time, maybe back circa 2004. But he was just like, nah, gotta save something for next
little later
time.
than that. Little later, but that's
2012,
okay.
something like that. My mind is a little squirrely these days. I can't remember how far back things are anymore. But Bolt like pulled back because I'm gonna win. It's just a question of by how much. And Chestnut over the last couple of years have been like, I could probably push 72, but 68's a good number for me.
Yeah, I think when he broke his own world record, and then broke it because he broke it. An event leading up to the Olympics, broke it in the 2008 Olympics, then broke it again, which is the standing 100-meter record in the 2009 World Championships. But the distance that he created, you'd say, oh, it took a tenth of a second. Well, yeah, in a 100-meter race with these people, they were only breaking it by like hundredths of a second every time until Usain Bolt came along. Now, there have been no one's gotten close, but people have bridged the gap. But again, we're talking 15 years ago. There's no, I guess it's apples to pears. It's 100 meters to hot dog eating. It's a little bit of a different sport. Yeah. But again, the distance, the separation is unparalleled.
Yeah, he's got a point because I'm looking at the results. So like Chestnut had 62 last year, and then 2, 3, 4, and 5 were 49, 47, 45, and 41. So
13.
honestly, let's see some action. What are the odds? Well, who's taking bets on that one?
Right.
Now you don't need to accept the garbage odds that fucking they put on Chestnut because you know he's going to win. Now you got some fucking heat going. Now you got some action cooking.
Yeah. And from what I understand, because Netflix has come to this realization that they can do live shows, like the Tom Brady roast was like, well, actually, Chris Rock had his stand-up comedy special, and it was live on Netflix. And that was like can we even do this? Will our servers be able to handle this kind of bandwidth and data sharing and all that nonsense all live? And then when it did, they're like, all right, let's try it again with this Tom Brady roast. And now it looks like Netflix is going to be hosting the Kobayashi versus Joey Chestnut live on the 4th of July. I don't care what kind of hot dogs they eat. They could be eating Nathan's. Just throw the fucking wrappers away before you fucking turn the cameras on. Look, the only reason I ever bought any Nathan's hot dogs was because of this competition. Once this competition is sour in my stomach, it will be as sour as the time I ate a Nathan's hot dog. No one's going to watch. There's no point in watching. Last year, remember, that was like rained out or whatever, and Chestnut was like, fuck it, we're doing it. We're fucking doing it. And he fucking marched everybody out there, and they went under like cover of like tents in the rain to do the hot dog eating competition. He's your ringleader. And when an empire doesn't have a leader, that empire falls. Welcome to the land of the Romans, you dumb motherfuckers. You can take your Coney Island and shove it up your ass.
Wow. Fucking poetry. Listen to that. It's a goddamn
Merica.
So it is going to be on at the same time? Have you confirmed? Have they figured that out? Did the articles say that? I'm wondering if they're trying to compete with. Because I would say I'll watch the Netflix one. Doesn't matter, but it does. There is something about the Nathan's one that just takes away. Seems a little unpatriotic. Not watching that. I watch a little bit of it.
I'm not going to make a point to tune in at this point because, like Alan said, the distance between. I mean, those guys will be competitive, but
like I might watch now because it might be competitive. Before I didn't watch because it was like, oh, Joey won another one, cool.
Oh, but have you seen these guys that are competitive eaters that aren't Joey Chestnut? Joey Chestnut's like your fucking uncle who just walks out and fucking houses a barbecue and just pisses everybody off because there's no fucking ribs left over. But these guys like dress up like superheroes and shit, like they're at a Comic-Con for crackheads.
Yeah, I mentioned this on the podcast previously. They don't do it as much. I don't know why they got away from this announcing style, but they used to they used to rattle off all the accolades that you had.
Yeah.
Like the world deviled egg eating, oyster eating, salami sandwich, pickled bread, pickled beets,
Cookies and milk.
cookies and milk, ham hock champion of the world. God, what
about Wing Bowl, man.
It's ravenous, Randy Schnortenberger.
Yeah. And some fucking 120 pounder rolls out. Yay! Let's go.
Okay, unfortunately, this is the problem. This is what sucks. The two biggest names in hot dog eating will reunite for a winner-takes-all competition on Labor Day to finally settle their unfinished beef. The event will stream live on Netflix September the 2nd, with the timing and location to be announced.
Okay. I mean, it's a fair compromise. Listen, logistically, I get it. You're like Labor Day, but you have to promote. You have to get a location. You probably have to get the sport authority, the state, to sanction this.
Dude, you gotta reserve.
You gotta get licensing.
You gotta reserve a dive bar and have a fucking rolling vat of water somewhere. Get one of those like kettle corn fucking like cooking vats and just throw some fucking hot dogs in there. That was wild if you think about it. For them to pull a competition off between these two guys, you gotta cook like 200 hot dogs. You gotta have 200 hot dogs for two dudes just sitting around waiting.
That's You gotta have fair amount. I wonder if it's going to be the same rules in all too. 10 minutes, buns and all. You can only use either like water or lemonade. There's only a handful of drinks you're allowed to, which is fucking disgusting. That the whole bun dunking is the part that gets me.
Vile, yeah.
Inevitably, you get bits just dripping down their cheeks, and it's like, oh man, the hot dogs getting sucked two at a time. Reminiscent of some XXX star that has a particular talent. That doesn't bother me so much. It's the bun.
I did a hot dog eating contest. We didn't go 10 minutes. I think we did 5, and I think I got 9 down. Like
9 in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It used to be 12 minutes.
That's
and then at some point, probably 6 or 7 years ago, they made the decision for 10 minutes. Why, I don't know. Might just we're going to round number. Maybe they were complaining. Guys like, you those extra 2 minutes. And if I have the 84 hot dogs and 12, it really gets me. Well, I prefer 70.
They already
starts acting up.
Yeah. They already start to kind of run out of steam at like before the 10-minute mark's up, and I just remember the last 2 minutes was always like
meat sweat.
Yeah, their jowls just didn't fucking operate anymore. But yeah, man, I don't know why they have to do it Labor Day. I mean, I just don't feel like the logistics of setting something like this up are all that complicated,
Right.
It's a hot
I kind of lured you into that one. It was a good. They could get a Pickles Pub in Ocean City, Maryland. I don't know if it'd have enough power, but you could get a couple generators, whatever. Right?
Do it in Vegas. Do it in Vegas. You know what? Do it in Vegas, out in front of the Sphere, and then use the Sphere to like project the competition like 360. So like even if you're not even anywhere near the competition. Boom. And do it on the 4th of July because Nathan's already done all of the publicity for you. There's a competition that's going to occur with people eating hot dogs. You want to watch Joey Chestnut. Like I don't know. I would say it's like, we can fold this into WNBA talk if you like, but it's just like, no, it's like you're taking your star out of the equation. You're taking the reason people watched for the last decade in the first place. Mm-hmm. So you have to ask yourself, are they watching it because they're interested in your competition, or are they watching your competition because they're interested in the talent who's been there for a decade and a half?
Yeah, the talent always makes it, man. Talent always supersedes the stars. But you brought up, logistics of this particular competition, the Sphere. I'm not familiar. Is that? Where in Vegas is that?
The lost portion of Vegas. Yeah.
Okay. The unsexed. Gotcha. The desert, the oasis. Yeah. But you could do kind of a 180 promotion, much like we talked about in AA baseball games where you shoot a man out of a cannon into a pool of hot dogs. You shoot a giant hot dog into a mini pool of men.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Or a shit ton of hot dogs.
You rain like little smoky hot dogs on the audience after the competition. Just
Are they a full size audience, or are they like a dwarf audience, like like the micro wrestlers?
Micro wrestlers. That's fucking ridiculous.
Vienna sausages.
Yeah, I just thinking similar to the Coney Island style. What do you have? 500 people out there cheering ish, maybe 1,000.
Well, sometimes I wonder too, even with the Nathan's hot dog eating competition, as well known as it is, like people walking the boardwalk in Atlantic City. Like I think that's where it is, but I don't fucking know.
No,
but,
Coney Island, just outside. It's New York City, but it's
okay.
It's more towards the South Shore.
Either way, I feel there's one time I remember Maria and I were in Ocean City. We were just like, it's a nice day. You want to go down to Ocean City? We went down to Ocean City. I didn't even know that their air show was taking place, and we were like, hey, look at that. Planes. Like there was a whole mess of people who actually went there for it, but then we just stumbled upon it and just stopped and watched. So I wonder sometimes with like the Nathan's hot dog eating competitions, like, hey Lucy, you want to go down the boardwalk and walk a little? Hey, look at all these people. What are they crowding around for? Oh, look at all those guys on stage.
Wait, is this a line for hot dogs? Guys, hot dogs must be good. Let's get some.
Those guys is up there. They seem to be loving them.
Yeah, they must be rich. They pay for a lot.
It's like $2 a dog. He just ate $100 worth of hot dogs.
More. Yeah, that's. I hope that's the just oblivious passerby conversation for Nathan's hot dog eating as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is this where you want to raise your hand, raise the red flag, hand wave, and object to Caitlin Clark being left off the national team?
What do you guys think? Should she be on the fucking national team or not?
I'm going to guess Alan's indifferent.
I mean, I don't care. Yeah, that's accurate. I don't know enough, honestly. But I feel like probably not. I guess from a perspective of like popularity, sure. But like I'm assuming the Olympic fucking coaching staff had an idea of what they were trying to do pre Caitlin Clark. And I think they're, you know what I mean? I feel like they probably have a reason or a decent reason for being like, we don't really need her right this second. She's definitely going to be on the Olympic team at some point in time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't watch the shit, so.
Wes, I always talk
yeah,
too much,
I mean,
so.
So, Alan, your guess or your assumption or your kind of like 1,000-foot view of what may have happened is what happened. They evaluated. She was probably in the running. It's 12 players. She was probably in like the 13 to 16 range, maybe a little bit on the outside looking in. She's not, as far as I can tell, and again, I don't assess WNBA talent, but from what I've read and heard on other shows, she's not better than any one of these players right now. The argument is growing the game. You know, people will watch and grow the game that is growing and continue to be growing, but now on the world stage. So why wouldn't you bring the sport's biggest figure in for more eyeballs? I get it. That's tough to say because like if someone earned that spot for being a better player, that's a tough pill to swallow. Although I do think this might be an unpopular opinion. Someone like Diana Taurasi, who's 42, who will be competing in her 6th Olympics, unprecedented, could, as an ambassador to the sport, say, like, you know what, I've done my time. Why don't you take my spot? But then, I mean, there's no knock on Diana Taurasi. She's one of the greatest, if not the greatest, female basketball player of all time.
Sure, and I agree with your assessment with her, but you don't get to play in 6 because, like, when she started, I guarantee you that Caitlin Clark, if you turn back time and you put Caitlin Clark versus her then, Caitlin Clark's probably an overall better basketball player than she was when she was her age entering the league as a rookie. It's just the league didn't have as much competition and talent in it, and so Caitlin Clark is stepping into the arena that she has built for Caitlin Clark to now participate in. But Caitlin Clark has put asses in the seats. And if your 12th, quote-unquote, woman, bench player is going to grow your audience, fivefold compared to what it did last time? Does it really hurt your team? She's not the worst player in the WNBA. She's definitely she's like you said, she's probably 13 to 15 out of 12 of the best players in the league.
Maybe 13 to 20.
Okay,
if you're splitting hairs. Okay, sure. Yeah.
But as far as the 300% increase in viewership since she fucking stepped foot on the hardwood, I would say that you're doing not just USA basketball a disservice, you're doing all of women's basketball a disservice by keeping her off of the team. The USA women's team is going to dominate with or without Caitlin Clark.
Okay,
from my understanding.
Here's like a little bit of a one and done. Say you're not being strong armed by anybody. Okay, there's no coach, there's no promoter, there's no Olympic Committee president, there's no United States Olympic Committee chairman who's asking you anything. But you've figured out that if Caitlin Clark takes your spot, your pay will substantially increase for the next 5, maybe 10 years, but you won't win a gold medal. Do you do that? Do you voluntarily step down?
I think so. I do. I mean, I guess I'd have to ask myself how important.
Forego the gold medal.
But I would. I mean, you could do two things though. You could either silently be like, I'm going to martyr myself. Don't tell anybody. Or you could be like, press conference, everyone. Gather round. Fuck the Nathan's hot dog eating competition. Listen to me right now. I am going to volunteer my position. If the Olympic Committee will have her, I will give up my spot for Caitlin Clark to participate in this Olympics. I think she's great for the sport. I think she makes everyone around her better by her presence. Even though she may not statistically be there just yet, she will be there in the future. And I think she deserves to go on a global tour to show the rest of the world what women's basketball in the United States is all about. All of a sudden, I bet your paycheck goes up fucking tenfold compared to the rest of the league, because now you're a fucking media darling. You're the person who let Caitlin Clark onto the team, and you fucking very graciously bowed out to give up your spot for her. Then, yeah, I mean, under those circumstances, I'm fucking all in. You win by losing in that situation.
Yeah. Okay. I don't care.
Okay, well,
Alan, shit.
let's say it like this, Alan. Okay, you got your football squads, right? Let's say like this hawking new talent comes in. He's 17. He's made the club one of the youngest professionals to make your team, your Magpies in the history of the Magpies. Now, he's not the best on the team, but everybody wants to see him. And then all of a sudden the Magpies are like, all the rest of the players are jealous of him because everybody's getting all the fucking attention. But you're, as a business owner, as a team owner, do you send him on the global tour or do you keep him on the fucking bus?
If the global tour is the Olympics or its equivalent, no, I don't send him.
Even though you're not going to get attention to your team and no one's going to see you.
I'm going to get attention to my team because it's the fucking Olympics. I don't need Caitlin Clark for attention. We will get more attention, probably, yes. But I'm not like, it's not like you're sending this team over to play the fucking, the European basketball tournament. Like, it's the fucking Olympics. You don't really need a whole lot more media attention. It's got it. It's on NBC. They had, like, Usher dancing fucking underneath the tower the other day. Like, in this situation, you do not need it. And like,
I think if she's on the squad, the ratings go way up.
Yeah,
I mean, probably. But I don't think I just don't think she that one thing does it. And especially like, do the ratings go through the roof? I don't know. Like, how big is women's basketball outside of the U.S.?
That's the thing, is it's not.
Hold on.
It's not
in
even
Russia. It's big.
Well, in the U.S., obviously, like this has been the big deal with her presence. Is she became the highest scoring college female basketball player of all time. They even gave her shit for that. Like the former leading scorer was like, yeah, but there was the COVID year and this. It's like, no, she did it in 4 years. Like, go back, look at the books. She did that in 4 years, and they've been undercutting this chick for her accomplishments every step of the way, which I don't understand.
I don't think anybody has, honestly. I think it's the opposite.
Wes, am I making shit up here?
The only discrepancy I remember, I don't think it had anything to do with like the COVID year. It had something to do with someone who did. Okay, so she. I'm trying to remember this correctly. It's so important that I forget it. It had something to do with like an official record and an unofficial record, and people were pointing to like an unofficial record that she eventually broke anyway, and then she acknowledged that and said like I'm flattered. I think of her, that female basketball player, as like the actual true holder of the all time points. I don't recall all that well.
I just know that for whatever reason, even with her talent level, she's been scrutinized unfairly in a lot of situations here. And people are jealous. A lot of the women seem to be very jealous of her bringing the attention to the sport. And look, I've watched. I don't know if it's, maybe like a carnival show I've kind of watched just to watch to see what it's all about. It actually does seem like it's become more competitive over the last couple of years, but for an industry that has been propped up by the NBA just to exist so women can play the sport, you all of a sudden have an opportunity to stand on your own 2 feet as a separate entity, and it just feels like they're doing everything they can. And I mean, in almost the most stereotypical female catty fucking like bring each other down kind of way that you've always heard about. The stereotypical like women won't let other women succeed kind of way. And now you got an opportunity to kind of right that wrong for yourselves, and you just keep shooting yourself in the foot with it. Just stop doing that. It's fine to be a publicity whore in this situation. It's the Olympics. It's the global stage. You want eyeballs on the game? Send the thing that's bringing the eyeballs to the game. I don't know. Think about it like this. Christian Laettner made it over Isaiah Thomas, right?
That was stupid.
But really Christian Laettner was just coming off that fucking like heroic fucking shot for Duke, yada yada.
I feel like that supports the point of like, don't bring her.
There's a lot of fucking Duke fans out there that we were gonna watch anyway. Jesus Christ, we got Magic Mike, fucking.
There are not enough Duke fans that the Olympics is seeing a spike in fucking, you know what I mean, fucking viewership because Christian Laettner was on the fucking squad.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's a bad example. Terrible example. I'm just saying they've put lesser players on dream teams before. Is my point.
There are less Iowa women's basketball fans. Trust me.
Listen, the dream team and the people who created the brain trust of creating that roster thought that bringing a single college kid would somehow not only give someone a chance to play with the pros, but like still maintain a little bit of that amateur feeling that they had. And it was, I think that's why they only did it one time.
Right.
It wasn't something like, hey, that was a swell idea. Let's do it every Olympics henceforth. They haven't done it since.
Hey, so. Who's that handsome young man from Duke? All the ladies are going to be interested in him. We should get him out there.
And I know he won Naismith Player of the Year, and a lot of that had to do with Duke's success, but Shaq was the better college basketball. Shaq should have gone if they were going to do that.
Yeah, I can dig
it. Anywho, we've talked about Caitlin Clark on back-to-back episodes. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Did we?
But what's that?
I don't even remember talking about her before.
Last week, yeah.
What did we talk about with that? I don't think we did. I think this was all internal that we talked about.
Yeah, no, because when I ran that through the processor and it catches keywords and trending, it was on there.
Okay. All right. Well. Oh well. I mean,
I think it was that foul. It was the foul she got.
Oh yeah. Just another example of the league like fucking like cutting off its nose to spite its face. It's just I don't know. I don't understand the aggravation. Dude, I've seen Stephen A. Smith and Wilbon go fucking ballistic over how she's been getting fucking handled.
Yeah. Well, Wilbon also said she shouldn't be on the roster.
Did he?
You look on PTI. And I remember this because, by the way, Kornheiser's back in studio on PTI, which to me is a big deal. I relish that. But yeah, Wilbon was just like adamant. No, if she's not one of the best 12, she doesn't belong. The game will be fine.
Okay. All right. I mean, but I just feel like the game will probably be fine. I might be overinflating this a little bit, but it's a matter of like, you know, do you hit the nitrous Or do you just fucking like say, fuck it, we'll do this slow and steady? I mean, you could really punch it right now, but
It's certainly debatable. Strike while the iron's hot. The old saying. That is like, I agree. I'm
Yeah, but if
I'm
she's
not up in
going
arms.
to get better, like everybody's expect, like you're not missing anything. I just don't. I agree. Like, also, I think it's a bit of again, not a bit of. It's all the fucking media. Like, it's the media that's got fucking Mur over here chomping at the bit, like she's being strung up as a martyr. You know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of shit. Like, I think it's the media propping her up on a pedestal that's getting her headhunted by veterans.
that's true.
You get what I'm saying?
putting-
Like, it's little shit like that. And like, I watched an interview with Caitlyn the other day, and she was like, "Dude," she was like, "I got like everything's fine. Everything you guys are asking and talking about, you guys have crafted. Like, I'm playing basketball. They're playing basketball. It's a competitive fucking sport. It's a physical sport. We're in the best league that does it in the world. This is what happens. Like, I'm focusing on me. You know what I mean? And I was like, cool, good job. Like, that's exactly what I would expect from her. Like, just the noise is the noise because that's the world we live in.
putting the pussy on the pedestal.
Putting the pussy on a great fucking Greek goddess named Pussaliath. Yeah.
Well, by the way, keep in mind, 2028 is going to be in Los Angeles, so maybe that's when you run those thoroughbreds out there, right in the
Also,
fucking
like, the girl
Coliseum.
doesn't need more pressure, dude. Like, she's already fucking. They're already loading her up and fucking, she's selling out fucking bigger arenas and shit. Yeah. Like,
she's not getting.
I think you could add Paris in there too. Like, fuck me, give her a second.
I know, and I did think about this. Is like as soon as the women's college basketball season ended, it was like she immediately showed up to training camp for her professional career.
Yeah. She walked across the stage, grabbed her diploma, then walked to another stage to get drafted, and then walked into a locker room to put on a jersey to play professional basketball. That's what happened. Yeah, there was no celebration parties. There was no backyard cookouts with Nathan hot dogs or vegan hot dogs. Nothing. Straight into
But Alan, I gotta say, man, I'm glad you said it. Like, you do make a fantastic point about like the media fucking riling you up because look, See, I watch a lot of politics, and I'm interested in politics, so I know when they're gaslighting me, So, like, and I get mad about the gaslighting. Whereas with this, I don't pay attention to fucking women's basketball, so I'm so susceptible to the gaslighting because I'm not like you said, I'm not watching all the post-game interviews. I'm not seeing her I'm just hearing the fucking the women on The View chatting about it. I'm seeing Michael Wilbon have his 2 cents about it. I'm seeing Stephen A. Smith just like screaming at a woman for no reason on a fucking ESPN
Caitlin
show.
Clark. Yeah.
And so then I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right, Stephen A. Smith. The Cowboys suck, and Caitlin Clark will be on the Olympic team. Bah. Yeah. So you may be right. I may be looking at through this through several filters and lenses.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, then that's the whole, like, again, that's the world we live in, man. Like, it's the outrage machine. And fucking, like, which fucking outrage tube is feeding you today? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it totally depends on what you get.
And I wish I had the patience level and the ability to, put on my Delino de Shields. Thank you for that one. The USA basketball, the women's USA basketball coaching staff who evaluated and selected this team for them to say, I don't care what you think. This is our team.
And that's that's fine. I just I don't know. The one good point that I have heard about, like, that maybe people who feel Caitlin Clark is being, I don't know, like, punished in some way for just being herself, is when she's gotten these hard fouls, her teammates have not fucking jumped in there. Like, you're on a football team and you see like the quarterback get popped. Like, linemen, they may not like their quarterback very much. It might be Kenny Pickett getting fucking like cracked by a fucking linebacker. Every lineman on the fucking squad is going to fucking like try to tear that person's heart out just because it's their guy. And they're not doing that for her. They're not clearing the bench. They're not standing up. They're just walking away. They're not even helping her up off the court most of the time. It's just like, really? Just not showing themselves as like the teammates that I feel like men do for each other.
Yeah, but I mean, there have been instances like, I forget which one it was the other day. I think it was not the other day. It was probably a couple of years ago. I think it might have been a Giants pitcher like threw at somebody, and Buster Posey did not get up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you go start some shit, bro. Start some shit. Like, you know what I mean? So, like,
well, I got my own opinions about Buster Posey, by the way. So.
Just because you're on my fucking, just because we wear the same color shirt doesn't mean I got your back necessarily.
But see, that's the But see, I don't. Buster Posey's the reason home plate's a pussy fucking play anymore. By the way, because he snapped his fucking femur being a bitch.
He got fucking blown up.
Yeah,
like, bitch. No, I agree. I agree with that part of it. That's fine. I'm okay.
So to me, that means that Buster Posey's agent had to be like, listen, Major League Baseball, we need to make some changes here. He's one of your top stars, and he's young, and he needs to be healthy.
Right? And, like, nobody, who cares? Like, star catcher? Fuck if I care.
Did he win 2 MVPs?
I think he did. He's a very good catcher, man. I'm just saying. Like, what are we really complaining about here? Like, oh, God.
I'll tell you what I'm complaining about. I'm complaining because you won't fucking see Pete Rose fucking barreling around third fucking base ever again. And that's some of the most exciting shit you'll ever watch on fucking YouTube. Yeah. In an all-star game.
Yeah. Kind of ruined that guy's career, too.
Because it ain't women's softball just because it's a fucking all-star game.
Yeah. Well, middle classers, everyone. Murr Allen and Foxman. Glad you joined us. Hey, look, folks, if you have some cold, hard cash in your pocket, and you're in the city of New York, for starters, may escalate elsewhere, it may cost you. Murr's going to tell you about it in this week's Friend or Foe.
That's right. Going to read a news story to you. See if you agree or disagree. Friend or foe, when Noah Kamalama recently tried to pay cash for popcorn and soda at Yankee Stadium, his almighty dollars struck out. The stadium's concession stand no longer takes cash. An employee directed him to a kiosk that would convert his greenbacks into plastic. Kamala 41 years old, fed $200 cash into the reverse ATM, which then subtracted $350 and spat out a debit card with a balance of $196.50. Paying for anything in New York is expensive already, said Kamala, who lives in the city. Quote, if you add on top that extra fees for being able to pay for food, that's not right, he said. Obviously a Native American. Paying for anything in New York is expensive already, Kamala said. I won't read that again. Any which way, bottom line is they are starting to go cashless in more and more places in New York City, and the way they're getting away with this is by saying, like, oh, we got this machine over here. You put your money in. It'll give you a debit card, which will then be used like a credit card, so you don't have to have cash, which seems like a really obnoxious way to fucking be cashless. I thought all debts, private and fucking public, were supposed to be settled at all times by the great American greenback. But reverse ATMs like those at Yankee Stadium now common at cashless venues and restaurants across the country as a way to cater to those who prefer to pay cash. So I guess this week's friend or foe is cash. Friend or cash foe. Alan? I'm really dumbing it down for you guys this week.
What was it? I wasn't listening.
God damn it.
What's friend?
Friend is cash, yes. Foe is cash, no.
I guess foe, because fuck cash. Like, I don't carry cash. Like, I'm not one of them people. So I guess foe? Not that I have anything, but if you want to carry cash, go for it, man.
But see, that's okay. All right. See, this is why I always complicate the friend or the foe, because if I just say yes or no, then you're like, no. But okay. So let's rephrase
all right,
this. Then.
Foe, next segment. What do you got?
Okay. So friend is this now. We're gonna adjust this. Cash should always be accepted whether you like to pay cashless or not, because cash allows you to be anonymous. It's what we do. It's what we're made of. It's how economies are run. You shouldn't have to have a bank account should you choose not to. Or foe, no. I just think cash is messy. It wastes the time, and no one should have cash anymore. We should be an all digital currency society. There. How's that?
Nope. I don't like either of those options, because my answer is C, and it's that there is no federal statute that requires fucking businesses to accept cash. Period. They can accept whatever they want as payment.
Read your money. Read your money.
That's great. That's literally, that does not hold up in court. Like, that's ask legal counsel. There is no federal mandate that you have to accept cash. You can accept anything. And you can turn down anything as payment. So whatever your money says, good for you. That's not how it works. And that's America. That's the capitalist society we've created that you love oh so much. This is how it goes. So you've made your situation worse by expanding on your fucking answers. You should have just left.
No, well, I mean, here's the thing. All right, Terrence Howard, listen.
I'm just saying, you're wrong.
Listen, Terrence, I'm going to need some official. Like, if I listen to you and believe you everything you said as truth, then I don't have an argument. But I don't know if what you just said about cash is ultimately true.
Says it here says it in the article. There aren't federal laws that require business to accept cash.
Says it here on the federalreserve.gov. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw this up for you, because it's what I do.
Now hold on. There are. Oh, okay. I was going to read something from this real quick.
There you go.
It's okay. All right. Well, then I stand corrected. That's fine.
So anyway,
thank you, Elon.
Cash.
Okay, hold on. I don't agree with if you're going to have, whatever this cash to card thing that they should be able to charge you. I don't like that. It should be 1 for 1.
Yeah, no, that I agree. Yeah, there should be.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, there should be no fucking exchange rate fucking bullshit. Not even exchange.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, making my cash to plastic? No, that you should actually give me an extra $1, motherfucker.
Thank you. Okay,
now that I'm fine with.
We have now come back to each other's side here. Like if you're going to abolish one form of payment, then yes, you need to 1-to-1 me, like my option. So if you're in Yankee Stadium, let's say I've shown up and I'm like, I'm gonna leave my wallet in the car, just gonna put all these greenbacks in my pocket. We're going to go in. We're going to have a good time. Sorry, sir. You can't pay with that. Ah, shit. What am I going to do? Well, you can go over there where they steal money from you. That's not cool. If you want to exchange rate me 1-to-1, not 1 to minus 350.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wes, I never gave you a chance.
No, I agree. I am a little miffed that certain. I mean, this is not friend or foe. I'm just talking about like my own general preference on businesses like this, that there isn't a cash option. Now, if you want to have a cash line or a cash vendor or something like that, or maybe it's like a place like a baseball game, Yankee Stadium, so to speak, anyone that's coming down through the aisles, that's card only. If you have cash only, you got to go back, and maybe there's options like that. I'm not a big fan of the card only. So I guess you kind of faux that, but at the same time, I rarely pay cash anymore. So it's just an inconvenience. I do, however, when I can at a restaurant, I tip in cash. That way they don't have to claim it. They don't have to put it in taxes.
Bingo. I do the same thing. Okay, let's say we go to a ball game that I'm not supposed to be at, right? And I want to make sure that no one finds out where I was at any point in time. Let's say my wife doesn't check the credit card statement or anything, but let's say she was the type of chick who went through the credit card balance and was like, what's this payment all about? And I want to avoid that. I want to pay in cash. I should be able to be anonymous. Cash allows anonymity. And I don't like the fact that in America, where you can be anonymous doing pretty much anything you want to do, I don't like the fact that somehow there could be a record kept of where you were and what you did at any time because they just want to go fucking cashless. I don't like the fact that you can manipulate numbers through a computer because if you have cash, you have exactly what something's worth in the palm of your hands. There's no manipulation there. It is worth what it is worth. I just don't like because I feel like what they're going to be doing here, if this continues nationwide and keeps fucking rolling down the hill, is they're going to try to push us into a digital currency where there is no more cash anymore. I just feel like you should be able to hoard your money outside the prying eyes of anyone. Government, family member, doesn't matter. You should have that anonymity and autonomy to fucking spend your money the way you want to spend it without anybody knowing how you spent it. And this fucking steals that shit from you.
I mean, you can. You just can't there.
Yankee Stadium.
And this is in the $3 or whatever, the $2.50. That's the lie tax. That's Uncle Sam. Like, hey, you lied to your wife. Got to pay Uncle Sam. You know, that's what it costs to lie.
Yeah, then we circle back around. Look, do you want the freedom of corporations doing anything that they please? Because that's a thing that like a lot of people want, and this is corporations doing what corporations want to do. Or do we, dare I say it, regulate some things? And fucking maybe this goes away. Maybe we can use cash at Yankee Stadium again. If, we say, hey, greedy corporation, stop doing that. Just a thought.
You trying to, like, turn this into an anti...
I'm just saying, just a thought, man, It seems like the guy complaining and the people complaining about things like this are the people who are like, you know what? Corporations should do whatever they want.
Listen, or it's about choice, and I should be able to choose how I spend my money and the way in which I manage my account.
This is taking away your choices.
The fucking corporations. Don't
Yankees.
act like...
Wait a minute, I'm sorry.
The corporations are all corporation-y. Yeah, so...
I don't bow to any corporations. Like, they don't fucking... You really seem...
You're not...
What do you mean? Give me an example.
I think you're a corporate whore, sir. In many ways.
How? Explain this.
Dude, all right, let's just pull up every Elon Musk discussion we've had in the last fucking 2 years. Like,
what does that have to do with corporations? I think the guy's a fucking innovator.
He is a corporation.
He is a corporation?
Yeah.
Dude,
stop it.
I think he has to play by a certain series of rules in order to accomplish the things he wants to do. And yes, of course he's going to want to fucking deregulate in order to do the things he wants.
Is he helping make the rules?
I'm sure
this is what I'm getting at.
He's helping make the rules to meet his own advantage. Sure. And I would expect anybody to do that. If we had the opportunity.
So do we want to let the corporations do whatever they need to get an advantage for themselves, including but not limited to charging you to use your own cash? Or
what corporation's doing this? This is Yankee Stadium.
The corporation that's fucking printing them little cards at Yankee Stadium. I'm sure Yankee Stadium isn't the business that was like, you know what? We'll put a card machine in there and take fucking 3.5%. You know what I mean? Like, so somewhere along the line, the Yankees, big powerful corporation, were like, hey, other corporation, do you want to steal some of our fans' money?
Oh, sure. There's a powerful lobbyist in D.C. that's fucking pushing this thing through 100% of the way, and I don't like that.
Do you think? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think of it now that my mind's turning on this as a corporation style to say handling money takes too much time, and time is money, so we're just not going to do it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of what corporations are getting at, actually.
And
when they digitize anything, they could charge you a fee for it, a.k.a. using your fucking, converting your $200 to 200 Yankee bucks. Or 196.50 Yankee bucks.
Yeah.
And
then to convert Yankee dollars into greenbacks will cost you another $350.
It's another $350.
It's just a big picture of Steinbrenner right there.
Yeah. That's going to cost you $4 sir.
Yeah. And they don't even give you cash; they give you a check made out to cash, and then you have to go take it to a bank,
where it's converted to cash and then put into a machine to give you a debit card.
Correct.
And you've just lost $17.50 in the process.
Yep. Boom.
To who? Ukraine, of course. Anyway, you definitely trying to pull me into an argument that.
This was baiting you.
I know. It's not. That's not how my mind works. I am not.
It should work that way, though.
No, because I'm not dyed in the fucking wool like a lot of people are. Like, I understand why corporations try to get an advantage because they want to expand their corporation. I also understand why there needs to be some regulation on things. I am not like Wild West fucking Billy the Kid fucking like shoot your guns in the air and get away with what you can get away with. But I do think you should take the fucking governor off the fucking golf cart and see how fast it can fly.
Okay.
There we go. Here's a great
drive, but okay.
A great example that may pluck a few heartstrings. Excuse me for a second. Okay. Cashless business can be a burden on older or lower income shoppers who are less likely to have access to digital payments. These also pose challenges for younger people who haven't set up credit cards or bank accounts. In March, Kate Steinhardt, 18, was charged a 50-cent fee for putting $20 into a reverse ATM at a hockey game to order chicken nuggets and a bottle of water. Steinhardt has a debit card but says she prefers to use cash, which she earns babysitting. Same thing happened in Six Flags Adventure in New Jersey, which I'm sure is a real hoot. Steinhardt used the reverse ATM, $20 onto a prepaid lunch card. Her meal came out to $15, but since she didn't realize she could use the rest outside the park, she bought a pack of fudge to bring her. Sorry, I thought I was reading that wrong. It does say a pack of fudge to bring her balance down to zero. So that's a little bit of user error. She didn't realize she could go and convert it back.
Yeah, because they haven't schooled anybody on this stuff. And yes, it is. And here you go, Alan. Like the other side always saying like, "Wow, you're disenfranchising people." Blah 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 blah. Like, yeah, if we're saying that people can't get a ID to vote, like they got to go get a bank account and a credit card to fucking buy anything in the world. Like that doesn't seem right either.
And I can 100% tell you there was a day where if you took $350 in a transaction, I was like, damn.
Yeah. Well, that was the reason I went to. Honestly, that was Royal Farms' big like, hey, come here, is because they had fee-free ATMs. That was a huge. That was in their commercials. That was part of their marketing.
My PNC account credits me back any of them, so I fucking use ATMs all willy nilly when I have to. Like what is that? What's over there? How much is yours? I might go to a strip club and use one. Give me my $7. Give me my $7 back.
See that? Yeah. What? Okay. Here you go. Talk about
casino.
Talk about the
casino, bro.
The disenfranchised of the world. We get rid of cash. What are these single mom strippers going to be doing on the weekends?
That's never going to change. We ain't QR coding hoes. Come on, man. Like cash will always be king in the fucking in the booty club,
dude.
If there's some young rapper who's listening to this, that's your next single. QR code and some hoes.
Yeah.
Dude, I just thought about it. Like the lick and stick tattoos. Like put them right on an ass cheek.
Yeah.
Fucking QR codes on their ass.
Yeah.
And that'll be
goes
like
right to their Cash App, of course.
Yeah, right to their Cash App, Venmo, fucking whatever it is. And by the way, I set up a Venmo account for you, Wes, and then somebody no, so I could pass transactional fees like for stuff we pay for on the podcast.
Yeah, I know.
And then Williams' soccer team, like they're like, oh, I'm going to go buy all this stuff for the end of the season for the coach. You can Cash App me, and I'm like, oh, hold on. Does Venmo work with Cash App? Can I put no? Oh, so now I got to give my bank account information to another fucking startup app company? Like, fuck this horse shit. It should all just be like how do I just universally send money to humans?
Williams, the coach or whoever's running like this coach PTA thing, it's through Cash App?
No, like they were going to go out, like basically one of the parents was going to like buy the coach like some presents and stuff.
Right. Everybody that parent wanted Cash App?
Yes.
Get a different parent.
That's what I'm saying.
Cash App shady as shit.
So you know what I did? I didn't do it. I showed up. They only wanted $10, but I was like, all I had was a 20 in my pocket. I was like, I'm not looking for change. I just didn't want to use Cash App. So I gave an extra $10 just to not have to sign up for fucking Cash App.
Yeah. Well, I gotcha. Corporation. Williams Soccer Team Corporation. Gotcha.
No, it's just because I didn't provide snacks all season, so I was like, I should probably pay more anyway.
Yeah, Christ, you could have paid for oranges with cash at a Food Lion.
Yeah.
Did you think about that? Halftime snack, the old fucking orange peel. Not the peel, but
Well, not just that. Like there's certain stores in Maryland now that you can either sign up or be anonymous, and so that's the kind of place you don't want to have to fucking use your card at if you're trying to stay anonymous.
I don't know what that means.
So you go in and you pay cash. Yeah. I'll tell you what it means.
Stop doing shady shit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's my right as an American. That's God damn it. That's the reason. That's the reason we have a court system that fucking makes it really difficult generally speaking, for you to get convicted of a crime because they know people are going to do shady shit. It's just how shady was it? That's always how America's been run, and that's how it should be.
Now, when I get my hair cut,
whoever you're going to get in trouble with, you need to drop the hammer down. All right? Listen, if you don't fucking like it, too bad. This is what I'm doing. I'm going, somewhere midday and spending some money.
I'm gonna go launder my money through Yankee bucks.
Yeah,
maybe that's a great idea.
outside, I got tickets, cash, fee-free Yankee bucks, tickets, fee-free Yankee bucks.
So look, think about that. Launder. I was actually watching the clip on YouTube the other day where the banker in Scarface explains to Tony that like, the more money you give me, the IRS is cracking down on South Florida. I'm going to have to charge you X amount for your first million, X amount for tens, X amount for fives. Like, this could be a great laundering bit. You're taking $1,000 dirty money, you get Yankee bucks, you buy one beer, and now I'm assuming you go back and you want cash again, right? Then some fresh cash.
You know why gangsters always open laundry?
Actually, that would make no sense. You have to, clean money doesn't come out clean again just because it's the same currency. Yeah, gotcha. Never mind.
But
don't listen to me, gangsters.
The gangsters would laundromats and arcades and things like that because you can't. There's no serial numbers on coins. So they get all this cash turned into coins. They go to the bank. They turn the coins in. They get the cash.
Not bad. Not bad. I was going to say something else. Damn it. I got into my own head about this great money laundering idea. Oh, well. Okay.
All right, we're not laundering money for $3.50 Yankee Stadium fucking fees.
Oh, this is what I was going to say. Where I get my hair cut, it's cash only.
Yeah, because like the credit card machines do charge a fee. Mm-hmm. Still, to this day. It's just companies are willing to eat that fee because they've already jacked their prices up so much it doesn't really hurt them anymore. But no, there was a pizza shop down Rehoboth that used to just like cash only. They had an ATM, and if you use the ATM, it charged you like a $1.50 fee. He would take $1.50 off the price of your food because it still saved him money at the end of the year by doing that.
Gotcha. These two Vietnamese women just know what I want. It's a haircut, by the way, for cash only.
And they can cook their books better that way.
It's I don't know what these two would be doing, shiesty stuff, but who the hell knows? Neither here nor there.
And that, my friend,
give me the side of the
is your friend or foe.
All right. I feel like we got nowhere with that.
No, we didn't. I don't know even who won that one, to be perfectly honest with you. I just think that you should have all options available to you when it comes to paying for things, and you shouldn't be penalized for using the fucking good old American fucking greenback. Cash should always be the reigning king, okay? Even if it's sitting dormant, it should always be on top of the throne. Like, I always feel bad now, like my niece and nephew, like I give them cash for their birthday all the time. I almost feel bad now, like, oh, this cash is going to be a hassle for them. Because you can't get Amazon. Like, you couldn't order anything off of Amazon with cash. There's so many things you can't do anymore with cash. The only time you can use it is in person, and now they're taking away in-person use of cash. And that's fucked up.
Yeah. You could, I mean, I was going to say you can get like the prepaid Visa card or something like that where they can use it anywhere. But I don't know. There's also a part of me that's like the kind of the cool, maybe not the cool uncle, but you're like, hey, tuck this away, save this, put this in an account, let the interest build up.
Yeah, that's so cool, dude. That's so cool, Uncle Wes.
I was like, yeah, that's not cool at all.
Tell me more about interest rates, Uncle Wes.
Yeah. Let me tell you about this money laundering idea that I have. We're going to go to Yankee Stadium.
Bring your cash.
All right. Let's get smarter. Let's get silly. Let's get wild. Let's get facts.
To it. Let's get some fun facts for you fuckers on a Friday. Time for OMG Facts, brought to you by our great friend, the Cuckster. You can find him on Instagram, Cuckster4Live. Cuckster, the number 4, live on Instagram. Cuckster on his North American tour. Where's he headed to next, Mr. Fox?
He's got Reading, Pennsylvania set in his crosshairs. He's also got Cumberland, Maryland. I think I pronounced that correctly. And Wheeling, West Virginia. I didn't know this. They have a hockey team known as the Wheeling Nailers.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they nail her. Yuck, yuck.
I get it. I get that part. But like, what is a nailer? Is it like a carpenter? Like, what is it?
That's a good question. Let's see.
He was so interested in the bit, he didn't fucking bother to find out.
Never bothered to figure out what a nailer actually is. No, I have no idea. Listen, I get a little bit of tunnel vision when I'm coming up with Cuckster ideas, okay?
Check him out on Instagram, Cuckster for life.
By the way, I think half the followers are coworkers of mine, and it's getting fucking ridiculous.
That's gotta be weird.
What would the Cuckster say? And of course, then I had to get into character. Well,
I'll be honest with you. I get the Colonel. What would the Colonel say? So yeah, I understand. Let's get to it. 5 fun facts for you fuckers on a Friday. Did you know director Steven Spielberg made his first film for a merit badge?
Nope, didn't know that.
Damn. They had merit badges for filmmaking in California?
I guess so. I mean,
it's probably like a media thing, or I was a Cub Scout. I don't remember the specific merit badges, but
maybe there was like special skill or, you know, just something unique like that made you stand out above the rest. But my God, like, look what we've gotten because of that one fucking merit badge.
Yeah. Got some.
Don't act like Steven Spielberg hasn't made a good movie.
No, he has. Listen, there's movies that I love, and there's other movies that I'm kind of like, all right, that's very Spielberg-y. I just sitting and watching cable television with my father, who had about 4 Heinekens in him. He wanted to point out everything that Spielberg fucked up, and it's just an old grumpy man who failed to supersede belief for a second. You're fucking Hollywood, Spielberg. Look at that shit. And so I'm laughing about it internally. That's all. No, the Last Crusade is one of my favorite movies of all time. Not one of my favorite Spielberg movies all time. It's a top 25 movie in my opinion.
I don't disagree with you. I mean, that whole franchise, well, not the whole franchise, but the first 3 of the 2 of the 3 of the first.
Yep, that's accurate.
It's in my mind. I kept thinking, like, wait, and you were like, you corrected yourself. Thank you. That's
okay. Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Last Crusade,
yes,
2 of the most significant movies. I feel like, because one, I don't remember a trilogy as a kid. Like, besides Star Wars, I don't remember like too many trilogies out there. You had sequels, but like there weren't a lot of trilogies out there. And yeah, he fucking nailed that. He nailed that one, man.
Yeah. Great. And now you go with Connery coming in World War II and against the Germans and religious stuff and Cup of the Carpenter and a hot Slovakian blonde who made love to him.
Both of them.
All for a cheap ploy. Yeah, right.
Yeah. No tickets.
And you say what? No tickets. That's right. Yeah, fills them out. And you say, speaking of great trilogies, they've ruined it with another Bad Boys. I think this is the 4th one.
Yeah, this is the 4th one.
That's right,
dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is Martin Lawrence okay?
No, I'm pretty sure he's not.
Wait, why would he not be okay?
Well, he's not been okay since, I don't know if you remember this, but it was probably like 15 or more years ago that he went for a run in like LA in the summer, like wearing a trash bag to like lose weight, and fucking got his like internal temperature up to like 107. Had like the most critical heat stroke a human can have. And I think he fried himself, man. Like, if you see him outside of a movie, he ain't Martin Lawrence. He
looks like Bra Man.
He's let's just say him and Biden could have an interesting dinner party.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, it's not good. There was a press thing that they were doing the other day where like I think Will Smith was actually holding his hand to walk him out to the balcony to wave to people. Like, not drug or alcohol induced. Like, where the fuck am I? And so I'm just wondering if.
Jesus, I didn't know it was like that. Alan, you said he is, or you concurring with these?
I knew he had some kind of episode or some shit. I think people thought he had a stroke or something. I mean, he claims he's fine, but yeah, I mean, you know how fucking dudes are. We're fine.
I'm fine. Yeah. Dude, we're talking about the funniest guy on the planet for like 10 years, man.
Yeah.
We're talking about a guy who like rivaled like the zenith that Eddie Murphy had, like stand up, just TV, movies, and then all of a sudden just like only around for Bad Boy sequels.
There was a movie where he time traveled to the medieval times. Yeah. And it was called The Black Knight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it was successful, box office wise.
Yep.
It wasn't a good movie. But yeah, think about that. He rolled up in like a Jets jersey? I think he had like a...
Yeah, well, it was like a generic, like old Eagles jersey, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Kelly Green Eagles jersey.
Well, what is this chainmail you have on? I've never seen that before. Like, what this?
I actually saw a picture. I don't even know. I was probably somewhere just randomly on Instagram, and it was like my wife dragged me out to the Renaissance Fair, so I figured I'd go in costume, and it was him in jeans and a fucking Kelly Green Eagles jersey. He was just running around, and it was that guy, of course. Like, I was like, this is brilliant. I fucking love it.
That's nice. I feel, look, so I know that those people at those Ren fairs, they take it really serious, but I could see those being pretty fucking fun. If you
they are fun.
If you just bought into it and were just like, fuck it, let's just talk old English for 3 hours.
Have you never been to one?
No.
Oh, dude.
I've been to one.
You should come down. Yeah.
I was going to say, like, I had a good time. I was also with a person, my now fiance, who was like borderline wanting to dress up. And she was like, are you dressing up? I was like, no, I'm wearing my sandals and fucking shirt and shorts. And she's like, oh, okay. And was all into it. But there are some money grabs. They're like, oh, we got bow and arrow shooting, $7 or $8. And then it's like, you get the cheapest fucking arrow you can imagine with, cheapest bow do you imagine with arrows that have been shot a gajillion times. And as soon as they come off, it's like flying all over the place.
Wes was expecting like marksman grade fucking bow and arrows, like, you know what I mean? At the carnival fucking game at the Ren Fair. Like, come on, man. Stop.
I did do the strongman thing where you take the hammer and bash it to ring the bell. Yeah. I actually broke my sandal that I was walking around in.
Oh, see? It's appropriate footwear.
Yeah.
No, we went.
You get a beer and a turkey leg, and you putz around. That's
a couple times, but we did dress up. Well, it was like me and a bunch of the boys and the wives, and like me and the boys got the Friar Tuck like hooded habit, and we're just walking around with the rope belt, drinking glasses of mead. It was nice. It was good. It was good to be a character for a little while. It was hot as fuck though, so take that into account. If you want to wear a burlap sack in the middle of fucking July, you might want to second guess that.
Yeah, I feel like if you wear a burlap sack in July, that should be all you're wearing.
Yeah, it was not, and it should have been.
Just covering your junk.
Yeah. I had shoes on, should have had sandals.
Yeah. I have a story. Well, it's not a story. It's a friend of mine's dream that involves me and Friar Tuck. You guys want to hear this?
How can I not now?
Yeah, okay. Alan, you remember the gum trick?
Yes, the gum trick?
Yeah. Murray, you're familiar with the gum trick?
I'm familiar, yes. Like, okay. I fell on some gum.
Gotcha, correct. So I think Kilby said he may have been thinking about that. But he said...
I bet he was.
It was like... That's right. I never thought to ask him.
About that.
Why? But he said I pulled a similar type of trick like that in his dream. I pulled my penis out, and where my penis head meets my regular penis, there was like a circular thing of hair, and I said, "Ha ha, bitch, you got Friar Tucked." And he said he woke up laughing hysterically.
Good.
Yeah. And he told me about it immediately, first thing in the morning. I was like, wow, yeah. You should see a psychologist or something. I don't know.
Hold on. I got it. All right, hold on. I'm not
Gotcha.
understanding the ring of hair. So
remember how like the
yeah, no,
the guy
I
who
get that
played
part.
in-
But was
yeah.
it like a ring of hair on the tip of your penis?
No, no, at the base of the head.
That's what I'm saying. So there was a ring of hair like around the head of your
Like 3/4 up the way of my junk, where the shaft meets the purple, the mushroom tip. Yeah. Very odd hair pattern, of course.
I gotta tell you something. I'm getting a really strong OnlyFans vibe here, like puppet show.
Friar tucking.
They just talk.
Could probably make some cash off of that.
Okay, well, not cash, digital currency.
Yeah. Digital.
Thank you, Steven Spielberg, for that trip down memory lane.
Yes, thank you. Did you know giraffes can't yawn? That just seems like a really... I love these facts, but that really categorizes itself as a who gives a fuck kind of fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of desperate. I don't know. I mean, are they one of many one of a few mammals that size that can't yawn, or is it just like, fuck it, they all can't? There's a lot that can't yawn.
How do
In
they
fact,
know-
it's giraffe.
How do they know though? Maybe it's like yawning through its nose, because like yawn's involuntary. Like it's just a involuntary breath.
Yeah.
I've heard it's because
the
of,
next closest animal I can think of is a camel. Can a camel yawn? I don't know. Haven't
Why
thought
is
about
that
it.
the next closest animal?
Well, it's like kind of similar in stature, long neck.
Yeah, I get it.
You know.
I'm because I was always told that like if you yawn, it's because there's like a lack of oxygen and you're getting your body needs a huge dose of it all of a sudden. But
Right.
because of those valves and shit in their neck, maybe they just never lack oxygen. Like their brains are designed to fucking like not feel those kinds of effects. By the way, I don't know why. Okay, they were doing an oxygen deprivation study on like some of these Sherpas, right? And they took all these people up in like a plane that goes up super fucking high, like where there's no oxygen in the atmosphere. And this Sherpa guy, no oxygen mask on. Everybody else starts fucking twitching out and passing out. Like they literally let these people go up until their fucking eyes rolled. And there's this one Sherpa guy who looks like he runs a fucking 7-Eleven down in fucking Chinatown. It's just like, my fine.
I'd like to smoke a cigarette if I could.
Yeah, exactly. And they were eventually like, well, the plane can't go any higher, but you seem fine. Cool. Wow. And they were like, you guys are definitely have a genetic predisposition to like low oxygen levels. Because there's none here.
I would check that out. That's pretty. I think it's equal parts interesting and comedic.
Yeah.
In a real sense too. Like,
well, especially because I'm not kidding. When I'd like to know the medical science behind like letting people fucking convulse until they're unconscious. Like, is that okay? Are they okay? I mean, they strap like oxygen masks to them as soon as they go out, but they're like, "You ain't out yet." Like, they literally wait till they fucking don't have fucking like functioning bodies anymore.
Yeah, there's probably a waiver involved.
Yes.
Just guessing. Just throwing it out there.
Cash only, though, by the way.
Exactly. Did you know the inventor of the television, Philo Farnsworth, developed the concept when he was 14 years old?
Ooh. Well, let me tell you, I didn't know he developed it when he was 14 because I didn't know he invented the television. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to get to B when you don't have A.
Okay,
but no, 14? That's wild. I mean,
that doesn't seem that odd. You mean to tell me like a teenager, a kid was like, you know what? It'd be cool if these pictures moved and we could watch them on something. That'd be fucking. I'm like, what if we take a snapshot every second and then flip book them?
Well,
what do you guys think that'll do?
So hold on, there was projectors.
So there was already moving pictures, what you're saying.
There's already, so you're just creating that in a form, and at least the way I understood it, it was 3 tubes, and it was red, that went to the back that was red, green, and blue, and you had hues that created the picture.
I know what you're saying, Wes, but what I guess where I'm agreeing with Alan here is like there's a 14-year-old kid who had to go all the way down to the fucking movie theater like every Friday night, and it's like, hey, you know what'd be cool? What's that? If we could do this at home, how do we do that? So I don't know. It's just a concept.
That's what it's just been the change that I made. Like instead of going from picture to moving picture, it was just, now I don't want to go down to the picture show. I want to see it here in my living room. Like
you're right.
I just
feel like the idea spawning on him at 14 isn't weird. I think in my mind he immediately barged out of that movie theater and went to the work shed.
Yeah, right.
All right, here we go.
Like, I have no idea how to fucking make one of these, but we're gonna make one.
And started like just a montage of him banging boards and
I feel like
what are the tubes?
Like I feel like if I were transported like back in time, I would be burned at the stake for like, hey, why don't we make fast food? Fast food? What do you mean? Hey, we just fry everything. Like I don't know. I'd be burned at the stake for like ideas like just that seem duh, but they just didn't exist. So this guy, Philo Farnsworth, is just like, it'd be great. What's that? If we had moving pictures in the house, you're a witch. We should kill you now. I mean, it just seems like the idea that a 14-year-old should have. With no,
I wonder what the date on that was.
Oh, that would probably have to be the 40s, I think, because I think the first television came out in like the 50s or like mid 50s, maybe.
Consumer grade. That's how I always laugh at the joke in Back to the Future when he's like, "God, you have one of these?" He's like, "Yeah, we have 3. You have 3 televisions? God, you guys must be rich."
He's lying. Like the dad's
nobody
like,
has 3 televisions.
Nobody has 3 televisions.
They have to wheel it in from the living room to the dining room table. Yeah.
Now, Lorraine, I don't want you hanging out with that boy. He's a moron. His parents are morons. It's a long line of morons. Just keeps talking shit on the family. Did you know some octopi turn to a disturbing behavior known as autophagy? Phagy. Don't. Okay, all right. Autophagy, or eating their own appendages in non-stimulating environments when they're bored.
Wow.
Everybody's like, octopuses, you shouldn't eat them. They're so intelligent. There's never been a time where I was like sitting in the dentist office like, you know what I could do right now? Take a big meaty hunk out of this thumb right here.
Yeah, they don't have televisions in octopi dentist office, the bottom of the sea.
I had to yell at William the other day because he was mad because he's old enough now that like I'll leave him in the car for like quick trips in and out of the store, and the Tesla has the screen in it, and he likes to watch Disney when I go in a place like that. And he was so mad at me because I guess I took my phone, which kills the car because the car runs off the phone essentially. And he's just giving me shit. And I finally I pulled over and I stopped. My best dad moment so far. I was like, listen, your grandmother used to take me to the grocery store with her, and she'd give me the option, come inside or stay in the car. And I would sit in the car in July with the windows down and no air conditioning, no radio, no phone, no nothing. I would just sweat, and I'd watch people walk around the parking lot. That was my entertainment. So because Disney didn't work for you, you can suck it up for once in your goddamn life. Got it?
He's like, all right. Good for you.
Okay.
See, my parents gave me and Dewey that option once, and we were like, yeah, let's play race car. We sat there and pushed the gas pedal for a half hour, and the car wouldn't start.
Dewey's told me this. How he flooded the engine.
My old man was, whoo-wee. I thought there was going to be a fucking Randy Savage elbow drop from the top of the Honda Civic after he body slammed one of us onto the pavement. Yeah. Like, yeah, we're in first place. And Dewey's like grabbing the stick shift. Like, let's go. Yeah. Hey, Alan, hold on. I saw your eyes like twitch. Did you figure out when the television was invented?
So he made, I think his first prototype in like 1927.
Jeez. You know what? Okay, I take back everything shitty I said about Philo Farnsworth then, because like not only did he like think about it, He actually got to fucking like welding and shit in the old woodshed. So good for him.
In 1927, he made the first fully electronic, all electronic image pickup device. So a video camera tube.
Wow.
The image dissector. And then I guess, 1928, he had like a prototype of a TV.
1927, the year of Murderers Row with the Yankees. So not a coincidence.
You probably didn't want to pay cash to go into the stadium. Wanted to watch it at home. You know, it's. Do you think there's a 14-year-old in this country that could develop something as complicated as? I mean, an old I couldn't. Look, I'm 40. I'm going to be 45 here soon. Like, I know what a TV is. I know what it does. I have a basic understanding of like how it operates. No way in hell I could go into my fucking garage and start to fucking tap one out.
Yeah, no, he was a smart dude. Apparently RCA tried to fucking sue him, or tried to patent it, and he sued RCA. And his high school chemistry teacher was like the guy who fucking took it over the top, because when he was in court, he produced a sketch that Farnsworth had made on the blackboard in school in 1922, nice. And Farnsworth won the suit.
What, this guy take the blackboard home with him?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm trying to figure out. He probably saw it and like drew it down, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. He actually tried to steal the idea and couldn't figure it out himself. And then it was like, "Ooh, shit."
Philo, I need a cut of this when it's all said and done.
Right.
Yeah,
help you out. You have
no, but I feel like we like infantilize like our young people today, because like I heard a wild stat the other day, like the founding fathers, like, dude, there's a couple of them 18, 21, like what fucking Jefferson was like 33, and he was one of the elder statesmen of the fucking group. I mean, like, Franklin was old, but he wasn't really like involved in all of it. He just kind of came along for the ride and gave them some like gravitas when it came to speaking to like foreign leaders. But yeah, like, I think James Madison was like 18 when they fucking pulled this shit off.
Yeah, but life expectancy was like 35, so like it's a little bit different.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, the perils of the world were different, but still, just the fact that like this, no matter how flawed it is, this chunk of land that we all fucking like, we get to do this thing from and speak our minds and not worry about going to jail for saying dumb shit about monkeys. Like, we owe those fucking youngins a giant debt of gratitude.
Don't eat octopuses.
Thank you.
Themselves.
Good point. Yeah, so don't. Yeah, you know what? Here's. Don't feel guilty about eating octopi.
That's right. Calamari, which I mean, it's not a popular opinion. I like it not breaded and deep fried, sautéed, with the tentacles and all that fucking juice in there. If you do it with some hot peppers,
All right. Well, Maria's gonna do another octopus here soon, so if I can save some for you, I'll.
Okay, yeah.
Send it your way. And finally, did you know the meaning of the phrase pipe dream refers to ideas thought up while smoking opium? Like a television set by a 14-year-old.
Got this idea for a TV, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
So it means exactly what we always all thought it meant. It's just... But actually worse, because I always thought pipe dream meant like you were smoking pot, like getting all antsy, like, oh, I got this idea. Yeah. But no, it's even worse. It's smoking opium.
So you're saying there's still a chance for flow cakes, is what I'm gathering here, because we didn't smoke opium when we came up with that. So, Alan, you concur, right? Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
Funnel cake cereal, here we come
again. See, I feel like you've turned this into a mockery, Wes. I just feel like. Flow cakes is not about the cheap cereal in the box. It's the concept of how you sell the cereal. It's the marketing campaign behind the cereal that sells the cereal. Okay, listen, just like the Nathan's hot dog eating competition isn't about eating fucking hot dogs. It's about Joey fucking Chestnut fucking putting fucking 60 glizzies down his neck.
I'm not mocking anything. What I feel like I have to explain this. Roughly 24 years ago, we talked about this, and And now we're doing the same thing. We're talking about this. If you want to curb the podcast for a hot minute and shift our focus towards flow cakes and give that another go, I'm down. And actually, one of our I don't know if he's a listener. I actually don't think he listens or to anything or clips. He's a supporter of sorts. Had always said, "Don't let flow cakes die." I mean that.
I know. And it's hilarious.
Raves Joland.
Your dad totally gaslit me one time because I was your dad was an artist, so I was like, I showed up to your house, you and Dewey, none of you were home, and I was like, Foxy, listen, I really think this is a good idea. He's like, I'm listening. What do you got? I said, do you think you could draw some sketches for me? He's like, you come up with some storyboards, I'll put it together for you. I was like, all right. So I did, and I dropped them off to him, and like months went by, a year went by. I was like, hey, Foxy, you gonna draw the flow cakes things up? He's like, no, I was just fucking with you. I didn't think you were. I just wanted to see how serious you were. I was like, God damn it. He's like, I ain't fucking drawing that shit for you. He's like, it's a good idea, but it's never gonna happen. And that was
damn. You should have asked me to ask him. I would have smashed his face into those storyboards. Probably not, but tried.
It was just hilarious because what I drew was like on like notebook paper, and it was just like fucking cartoon bears.
That guy doodled on every scrap piece of paper around the house, and it was always these goofy like face cartoons that were always really good because he was an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like go down like there would be a napkin on the top of the napkin stack of a couple things that he did while he ate. I don't know, some pepper steak and onions for breakfast with a Diet Pepsi.
And that, my friends, is your Fun Fact Friday.
Real quickly, we're kind of running here. On before you go, I don't want to bring it up on my computer because I have to run it through Facebook and I hear all these chimes because I've messaged so much by a lot of people. But during job interviews, this comes from the intelligent.com.survey, so it is a legitimate survey organization. December 2023, 800 employees were interviewed. And it says, during job interviews, employees say recent college graduates have ... Some of these are, I would say, relatively normal, annoying, but or off-putting if you're a hiring manager. Struggle with eye contact, 53%. Ask for unreasonable compensation. All right, they shot for the moon. Like, hey, I just graduated from college. I'm at least worth $100,000. Dressed inappropriately. I think I think there's a dividing line between appropriate and inappropriate. I also think there's an area of gray. Okay, use inappropriate language. Wait, let's see. Damn, hell. I mean, you should not use a curse word in a job interview.
See, I don't think that's a hard fact. I think that's a soft fact. Like, you should try not to. But I will say there have been instances, like not necessarily job interviews, but like talking to clients or things like that, where if I feel like they're down, I'll slip one in there just because I feel like it makes you seem more personable. And
sure,
if you can try to get them down to like where now we're just speaking like just two people having a chat, then it if you can de-escalate the severity of the conversation, I feel like you can have more success.
Read the temperature of the room.
Yes.
Right. So if someone's like, oh, well, tell us about a time at a previous job where you had you felt adversity. How did you deal with that? Well, shit, man. Let me fucking tell you.
Yeah.
I fucking busted through the goddamn. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the next two I want to get to. I was actually only going to focus on the one that was circled in the gift that I sent, or the image that I sent you, but the one above it, Sarah during dinner was like, well, and she makes a good point. Refuse to turn their camera on during a virtual interview. So I interpret this as cameras off. They're asked to turn it on, and they say, no, not doing that.
Well, you're not going to get the job, but I can understand why you wouldn't want to, because if this person who's interviewing you has chosen not to do it in person, then they should hire you based on the merit of your character, and they can find that out through your voice and your answers. They don't have to see what you look like.
So, and Sarah said this woke culture will say you you didn't give me the job because I'm trans. I have blue hair. I have face tattoos. I have et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I don't feel that that's a necessary criteria to not hire me. And yeah, I was like, damn, I don't know. I found it annoying too. I'd never thought about it. I always, when I've had these, I have the camera on.
Well, because you're a normal person. And I feel like if the person who didn't turn the camera on was to do really well in a verbal interview, it wouldn't be like, you got the job. It would be like, all right, well, why don't you come on down to the office, and we're down to 2 candidates. Yeah. You and the guy who would turn the fucking camera on, and we're going to see. And then if you're presentable, then you probably got the job.
Yeah. Alan, what were you going to say?
Yeah, I mean, I would turn it on for an interview. Yeah, that just seems fair. But I guess I get the argument that fucking mermaid. Like, is it based on how I look, or is it based on my fucking merits? Like, we like to believe that America's a meritocracy, right? So, like, why do you need to see my face? We've talked about it, and you've seen my resume. Like, is that good enough for this job or not? So, like, in one aspect, I kind of get it, because fucking listen, yours does HR stuff. Mine did HR stuff. They love discriminating, and they just don't say it. Like, companies love doing that shit. They're like, what's this guy's name's fucking Ridgely? No, that's a fucking get that out of here. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like they act like they're fucking on the up and up, but we know they ain't. They're fucking corporate police, fucking HR. You know how it goes. So no, and I don't turn my camera on for fucking anything internal. If you got a fucking meeting with me, it says AL. It doesn't even have a fucking headshot. Like, yeah.
Well, see, and that's because you're gainfully employed. But I would say that if it was a job interview,
an interview for sure.
I would be like so grateful that I don't have to leave my house. Like, it wouldn't even dawn on me to not turn my camera on. Like, to me, it'd be like, obviously, we're looking at each other. Like, why would we do this any differently? And then, as an employer, if I'm like, oh, hey, could you turn your camera on for me? And you're like, no. Okie dokie. Nice chatting with you. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
And I think, like, I don't know, it's different. I guess it depends on the job, right? Like, I haven't necessarily interviewed for any of my for probably the last, like, fucking 8 years. Like, I have just been like, hey, you guys, hey, you guys are hiring? We used to work together? Cool. I'm throw an application in, tell your fucking sales manager to check it out. And they're like, oh, yeah. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, we like what you do. Come make sure you're not a murderer. Okay, fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of my jobs have not been like, sometimes Kelly's like, dude, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, well, I'm not actually interviewing. I'm really just, I've word of mouthing that I'm good at this. And somebody else is over there that worked with me that's like, hey, you know who's good at this? He's good at this.
You're basically being recruited, and they want to see if it's a good decision or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two takeaways from this last one. Alan, you said the point that mermaid, I chuckled at that. Nice. And Murray, you had said, because because you're a normal person. And about 20 minutes ago, we talked about this joke that I had called the gum trick. So normal.
No, that's actually very normal. Okay, it's just
sure, gotcha.
Just that behavior has become like ostracized in the last 15 years, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was once a great practical joke. Coming in last on this, I don't know last, but one they wanted to highlight, 19%.
I mean, that's a lot. I mean, you got to realize that's 1 in 5 basically.
In 800 people interviewed. So this is, I mean, that's a fair enough sample size to be able to think that that's accurate data. Brought a parent to their job interview.
That's the wildest thing I've ever heard.
Okay. Did a parent drop you off? Did a parent sit in the lobby or the waiting room with you? Or did they say, hello, Mr. or Mrs. or you person?
Them.
Come on in. Like, hi, this is my mother. She's going to be joining me for this. Like, is that what happened?
I am a very imaginative person. I can't imagine a scenario where I would bring my mom or dad to a job interview.
God, no. The lobby would be tough. If I didn't drive, if I'm out of college and I'm looking for work and didn't own my own vehicle or whatever, or I was like borrowing my parents, or just a situation where they needed to drop me off, I'd just say, look, drop me off, give me an hour, I'll be right here.
Look, listen, not even like your parent, like bringing another human to a job interview.
This year's my emotional animal human representative.
My
He's
emotional
gonna be chilling
person. Here. Yeah. Like, I mean, if it was like, I don't know, if you were going to be like, if you're going to interview to be an attorney or something, maybe you. I mean, I'm just trying to imagine a job interview where you would have a representative with you, like, oh, this is
your agent.
This is Dave, or this is Wes. He's like, let's say I was going in for a project manager's job or something. Like, I'd be like, he's gonna help me negotiate salary. He's also gonna help me interpret, like, the packages you guys are offering. Make sure it's a good deal for everybody. However, let's, and he's like a silent partner. If you offer me the job, he's only here for that.
Right.
I have a feeling that people who are bringing their parents to the job interview ain't doing the interview. Mom or dad's doing the interview.
Regardless, who gives a shit? But but they shouldn't be there. I don't know. You're right. Sorry, I'm a bit dumbfounded and lost for words at this one. Alan, would you bring one of your parents to a job interview? I wouldn't. Sarah made a great point. Like, I wouldn't have brought them when I interviewed as a dishwasher when I was 14.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was at like the side of a shitty bar named the Rendezvous, where this guy was like, "Oh man, you know how to wash dishes?" I was like, "Yeah, all right, be here tomorrow." That was it.
I've seen the Karate Kid. I get the gist.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, that cigarette machine in there, I could use that, right?
They don't get carded when you yank the thing, do you?
It takes cash. Yeah.
At the time, it only took 8 quarters.
That's right. That's right. Well, I don't know. I was baffled. Christ, bringing your parent. That's it. What do you think? You're going to get like brownie points? Like, yeah, this is my dad. He's retired. He worked his ass off. He has a few things to say about my work ethic.
I genuinely don't know if you're the job interviewer, right?
Yeah.
What's your first question? Is it, who's this?
Is your parent going to be joining you for this job interview?
Yeah. And when they say yes, like, do you have to bullshit? I guess my question is, like, in this era, do you have to bullshit like at least 15 minutes until they're gone? Because you're not hiring them, right?
Can you hold on? Can you
not hire them?
Hold on, but can you ask them to escort the person out, or tell their parent to leave and they can refuse?
I want to say sure, but I don't know anymore.
I don't know if I'm getting that. I don't even know.
No, like, I don't know if like there'd be like a lawsuit, like discrimination, or like I don't know the like legal answer to your question. Like, I mean, I feel like from a normal, obvious perspective, like, yeah, get them the fuck
I just
out of
never
there.
thought to bring my dad to a fucking job interview with me.
The concept is so foreign to me. And 20% of this current like job seeking generation is doing it. Like, they're not. It's not 1 in 5 because like it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's a commonplace.
Maybe we're thinking about it too much from the interviewee part. We're not thinking it enough from the parent part. It's like, listen, you got to get the fuck out of this house. I'm going with you to make sure you get this motherfucking job. I
mean, I could see a parent selling their kid, but that's their job. Like, that is your job. Right. Like, listen, he's got a lot of anxiety, but he's also got a lot of great qualities and a lot of great skills. I'll tell you a few of them. And then he just sits there and fucking like stares at his fucking nutsack.
Right. Got a fucking girthy taint. My man's had sex with 3 women in 4 years of college.
Solid numbers.
Actually, no. Yeah. I mean, I'd say on the average, that is solid numbers.
Yeah, if you do a work happy hour, he can butt chug a half liter of vodka.
It's a good trick.
Because that's good at Excel. Knows how to do columns and rows.
That's fine, but does he know how to steam crabs?
Yeah.
Because that's what you're here for.
He knows the Cleveland steamer. Guess that's close enough. Oh, all right. I think we've beat this well dry. But kids, don't take your parents to job interviews. Show up in a shirt and tie. Or if it's virtual, turn your camera on. Tell them, say, "Hi, this is me. You have my job resume. I would like you to employ me. Pay me." Whatever. Alan, tell all the children who bring their parents to job interviews where you can find the middle class holes.
I don't even have anything witty to say there. I thought I might, but I don't. You can find us on all your favorite social media platforms. We're at MDL Class Holes, Instagram and Twitter. We're the Middle Class Holes on Facebook and TikTok and YouTubes and fucking Threads and fucking Snapchat and all that good stuff. So check us out. And for your listening pleasures, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. Fuck yeah. Follow, like, subscribe, comment, fucking leave us memes. Do whatever.
Speaking of comments, I mean, how do we handle this one?
Argue with us, please.
Speaking of arguing with us, how do we handle this one? Because do you want me to go to a specific video or something? Murr told a tall tale of getting pulled over in Goodwell, Oklahoma, and the good folks on YouTube and TikTok fucking ripped him to absolute shreds.
I didn't even see YouTube.
The only one that I could say of note is did Biden soil himself? Eli writes #poopgate. Thank you, Eli. That was very nice of you. I chuckled about that for 20 minutes. But I don't know. I mean, is there a specific platform and video that you want me to go to?
Well, I mean, as far as the Oklahoma cop situation goes, I feel like this is where I officially feel old, is I feel like people were acting as though that the story that I told, and there wasn't really a lot of information in the clip about like when this happened, but this happened in the year 2002. So this is now 22 years ago. And the best ones were like, "Oh, didn't happen." This is like my one good story. Like you go through a lifetime and you like accumulate a couple of occasions that something of significance happened to you that you can tell at a party. And yes, me being pulled over by like these fucking Goodwell, Oklahoma townies, it's one of my fucking go-to stories. And it's weird to have it like ripped to shreds. It's like, nah, this is my story. I get to have it. You don't get to take that away from me. And they were like, "Oh, if it happened, you can request the body cam footage and the officer's name and blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, nah, dude. Because this guy would have looked like fucking Johnny Five from Short Circuit if he had a fucking body cam back in 2002. It would have a fucking camera fucking harnessed to his shoulder, like running fucking hours of VHS. Like, no, there was no body cam. And by the way, this is why they do have body cams now, is scenarios just like this. Is right. Fucking with people with out-of-state license plates. I get it. They thought I was running drugs. But yeah, I just thought it was comical, like, going back and forth with people, like, as to why I couldn't confirm my story. Like, you either believe it or you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, Christ, that video got us 10,000 views on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people either love or hate
people like
cops.
A good story, man.
No, people love or hate cops. That's what it is. And I'm not anti-cop, but there's bad cops out there. And these were bad cops fucking with me.
If you want me to read any of these, we certainly can.
Read whatever you want. But I will say one of the parts of the story, like, because I got to revisit it in my mind as this was going on, he pulled me over for doing 65 and a 55. And I remember specifically my car was pulled over next to the 55 mile per hour speed limit sign. And Super Troopers, if I'm correct, hadn't come out yet. And it was a very Super Trooper-y moment for me because he was like, "I pulled you over for doing 65 and a 55, which is already weird because that's only 10 miles an hour over the speed limit." Yeah. And I go, "Sir, how was I doing 65 and a 55 if my car's pulled over next to the 55 mile per hour speed limit sign, that means I'm stopped before I even got to 55. So I'm doing less than 55 at 55. And he's like, I'm going to need you to step out of your car. That's where everything began.
Yeah. Oh, this was the one that got a lot of traction. C-Dub wrote, hey, why did they treat us like shit when we drove through their town? ? And he used that in quotes. A few seconds later, there are some places that should be carpet bombed. Alan, we had to get Alan out of his slumber to chime in on that, and he did with a fucking doozy. Alan, we got a guy who won't bend. We need your help.
Got it, guys. Thanks.
Oh shit, I was sleeping. All right, hold on, I'll get my phone out.
Yeah, no, Alan came in. What? By the way, Alan, I was a little terse with you because, like, look, I felt like I handled this guy. Like, you got to remember, I was already boiling inside, and the comments I'm giving this guy are like kind of milquetoast, and I know they are because I'm trying to like keep this guy on our team a little bit. Like, hey, maybe if we jostle him a little bit, he'll become a middle class Holes fan. You're like, hey, fuck you, faggot. That's basically what you did.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you don't understand hyperbole, you're a homosexual. End of story.
Well, I had read through it, and I was like, this is just dumb. Shut up. Shut up, guy.
Oh. I think the only other one, TikTok on Joe Soiled himself. Colin McCool writes, different camera angles showed there were chairs behind him, so he was confused whether or not to sit down. Not a lot better, but he didn't shit himself.
Yeah, I did see this later, but the one thing that still happened was he still left before greeting the soldiers. And Macron, to his credit, is like, and does that, like, guess I'm up, kind of like, guess I'm in, coach, and does, like, the quick little jog across the stage and starts, like, greeting people and chatting in their ears. Just like, man, look, I don't want to get political. It was a bad look. Either way.
Dude, we've spent the last 8 years really putting our best foot forward on the world stage. So, really shining up that old reputation for the good old US of A. Yeah, it is what it is. This is what we've allowed to happen.
I know. So basically, this time around, you're either voting for staring into the nothingness or the aggressive fucking grab the hand, yank you in fucking handshake. That's your two options.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause. Either pause or he's an idiot. He's a moron. I wouldn't hire him to sell ice cream in a Yankee Stadium.
Probably brought his parents to a job interview. Probably.
Most likely. That's probably what happened. That's how I got the job. Honestly, I'd hire his father before I hired him.
It's more my speed, more my tempo. Oh. All right. Man, my fucking stomach hurts. Well, anyway, I like normally we go through all the highlighted listener comments. There were a lot this week, and I just didn't like. It was worth just talking about the specific one. And Murray, you ruffled some tail feathers on a not one of our videos, but what someone pointed out an attractive orangutan, and you were like, "Give me a couple beers."
Can you get this up real quick? Like, seriously, is there any way for you? Do you have TikTok?
I can share it.
If you can, I'd appreciate it. Only because, like, I need you to see this monkey. It really sells the point. So there's this monkey, and everybody, and it's got this beautiful music behind it. She's got some very expressive eyes, and I'm not gonna lie, it's the most attractive chimpanzee that I've ever seen in my life. And I was a little drunk the other night. I had a few beers, and I'm going through TikTok, and I'm like, wow, that is a very expressive. Here you go. I'm like, this is a very expressive. Yeah,
I mean, she's the Vanna White of chimps. Yeah, got it.
Thank you. And I'm going through the comments, and everybody's like, she's so beautiful. Look at her. She's so expressive and emotional. And like, so in my mind, my drunken mind, I'm like, Jesus Christ, folks. So I typed, I feel like what everybody was thinking, like, well, I mean, give me a few beers. And then people fucking lost their mind. They lost their ever-loving shit at me.
They did. I replied to one because someone said something about that being repulsive or disgusting. And I said, what would be disgusting is what would happen behind closed doors. Sorry, couldn't help myself on that one.
I know, and I didn't care at that point. Because the comments, thankfully, they started to even out. Like, some people were like, Jesus Christ, you guys can't take a fucking joke. But, dude, I mean, I was getting knife, eggplant fucking emojis. Like, I mean, that's how these people were expressing themselves. Like, basically, cut his dick off. Like,
cut your Johnson off.
Yeah, like, and all these, like, and I guess to not get banned on TikTok, they were putting up bundles of grapes for, like, this grape culture.
Yeah.
Get it? I'm like, geez, dude, like, have you guys ever watched a comedian ever? I'm not saying I'm a professional comedian by any stretch of the imagination. And even by the way, I stand by this. All I said was like, well, give me a few drinks, ... You guys filled in the blanks. All the rest of you fucking sickos are the ones that fucking imagined what I was getting at. All I said was like, maybe we could hang out. She's a hot monkey.
Someone, one of the better comments I said, Cerulean, women and not being able to take a joke. Name a better duo. Thank you for taking our side. All right, we're running way past the hour, and that makes no sense because it's a podcast and we're not confined to a time constraint. But it's getting late. Appreciate it, folks. Joey Chestnut, wherever you are in the world, you better get those chompers going because you and Kobayashi have a date on Labor Day in the middle class holes. We're gonna be there
in our house on Netflix.
Yep.
Nope, we're getting press passes.
We could
make it happen.
Do a live stream while we watch it, though.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Right. If I can get us press passes, would you go?
Yep. 100%.
Where is it though?
I don't care.
I thought you let me handle that.
We'll get a sponsor.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
If we get press passes, I will go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Deal. You heard it. His word is his bond. His bond is his contract. He's in. All right. Good night, folks. Have a good one.